We started though since.
We are here now.
I hope you know. We started since so. So don't be surprised if you see our earlier discussions here.
Yeah,
It's nothing. Yeah, exactly. So let's just start.
What is my name?
I know your name. Your name is Blessing, but tell me the remaining. Yeah.
My name is Blessing John.
Now those are two English names. I was trying to guess, but then they're two English
I
names.
know, right?
Okay.
John is my surname.
All right. So
Blessing is my name.
where is the native name?
But my middle name.
You avoiding it. Ah, exactly. You're avoiding it. Why? Why are you avoiding it?
You have to.
Where are you from?
Abia.
Oh, wow, nice.
Abia,
Nice. So what you study in school? What did you study in school?
Crop protection.
Crop protection. Crop protection.
Like actual crop.
Is that a course? Sorry. No disrespect. I'm just curious. No disrespect.
Don't take it, please.
What school is that?
Lab.
Wow.
That's Federal Agriculture
Abeokuta. Wow. Wow.
I'm surprised that I spent 5 years studying that.
Wow.
I started strike, leave strike. I think I stayed in that school for like 8 years. No carryover. But then I'm here.
Crop protection. Wow. So how do you? There's agriculture. Yes, I get. But then crop protection.
It's in agriculture.
Yeah, it's like.
It's a course in.
Do you know? I just feel like the name of that course sounds like money to me. I don't know why. No, I'm serious. It sounds like real money to me. Crop protection.
So, yeah, the doctors of crop.
Yes, that's you get it. You get it. Like, come on.
And I have other people that are into it too, but I'm not ready to protect crops.
Wow. So you are ready for interior design? Which one is more stressful?
I think they are both stressful, but then crop.
Yeah.
It has its own entirely. Hey, go to the farm. No.
Actually, I would have loved this podcast to be on crop protection. Because I'm so curious right now. I just want to go and read a book on crop protection.
Please read it though. Read it.
So why interior design now?
Why interior design? Growing up, well, my parents sell fabrics for chairs.
Oh wow, nice.
Yeah, in Ibadan.
So
that was where the love started. We go to the shop, okay, sell this, measure. You see different customers come in, buy stuff. And then you're like, this thing is not even fine. How did they?
Yeah.
And then they will come back and show you, this is what I made it. They'll be like, How? That was the beginning for me. It really made me, I was really fascinated about it, I wanted to know, how come? How can you make this? How can you make this place this beautiful? How? That was where it started for me. And I still did not pursue it until 4 years ago.
After university?
Not like after university, but I still stayed. I was like, I'm not sure I wanted to. Because before I went to school, before I went to study crop protection entirely, I already told my dad I wanted to study interior design. He was like,
oh really?
What is interior design?
Come on, like, dude.
How many of my friends is going to back me? I don't have any friends. I didn't do.
Yeah.
And I thought about it. I'm like, okay, who do I know? Now who you know now? I said, no, let me go and study.
So he didn't allow you to study interior design, but he allowed you to study crop protection.
No,
I'm sorry, but
it's funny.
Your dad has
it wasn't crop protection at first. It was computer science. But FUNAB will always try to.
Get the cut off mark,
No, it was still the same thing, but FUNAB is just like that. They will give you what you don't want.
I'm sorry, but why is everybody coming at? The first episode was Lekki. Now this is universities. She has come for FUNAB students or alumni. Let's just.
And then they gave me what I did not want, but I finally wanted it because
they selected you. Okay. So is it safe to say that some people who came to your dad's shop inspired you?
Yes, it is actually.
Okay.
Because there was a man then, anytime he comes to the store, he wants me to answer, attend to him.
Okay.
Time. He'll be like, yeah, blessing. This is what I want to achieve. Look for something that goes with it.
All right.
And I'll always look for something and
All right.
give it to him. And then he'll come back, show me. I'm like, this is sweet. Oh. If I say this is the hot, then I started.
Okay.
Well, the first thing I did was a friend of mine when we finished school, he wanted to move to his own apartment. No, it's time to look for the artisans now. Who go help you? You didn't want to do interior. Who go help you run am? Then I went to meet my dad. That okay, give me one of these guys that he thinks can do the job. Even when you think you can do the job, you might not know how to do the job. Then we found the person to fix it and go.
Wow.
We first went to buy wood because my dad was like, no. Don't allow him to buy everything. Make sure we buy it because this is our first.
Oh. You see, the thing is, sorry, 1 minute. Someone I've seen this thing online and I'm not a fan of it at all. Is this self-made thing? This whole idea of people say it a lot, being self-made, having nobody supporting you. And that's one thing. I think the first episode, Funkified mentioned that she had her friends who really pushed her and encouraged her into all of this. And now you're saying that your dad actually pushed you and encouraged you in all of this, and it's very nice.
Even my siblings, my mom, everybody were just,
yeah, that's nice.
Even when he came to pick the fabrics he wanted to use, everybody was like, okay, take this one, this is fine. I was chilled, and after that one was even a different aspect of it. Then I went to look for foam that we are going to use.
All right.
Then somebody said 36 density, that's the best one you should use. And I said, "Let me worry, I'm not low 36. I'm not low 36."
Oh, that's nice. So that's like your first job, right?
Yes.
And that's how you got into it. Now, why is there a trend of people who their parents actually did something related to, I don't know, because Funkified had her mom selling, what's that again? I think, what did she say her mom sold again? Can't really remember, but she said her mom sold some stuff. And then from there, she just went to school and all of that. Some way, somehow, they just found their interest and niche there. I think this thing is something that comes, it just has to be there.
Yes,
you can't just fake it.
Exactly.
You can't pull it out from nowhere. It just has to be inside one way or the other.
Then my mom would be like, it's okay. Because I don't like staying in a space that looks the same.
Yeah, you just like to rearrange things.
I'm like, what's Zoli now? What's Zoli? I'm like, let's change it.
Okay, so how exactly did you how were you to convince your dad that okay, this is what you want to do now? Because he didn't want you to study it in the first place, and now this is what you want to do. Oh, you're still in it together?
No, not fully, really.
Okay.
But before I finished school, I'd always wanted to do interior design. But then I told him I wanted to go into furniture. I want to go and learn how to make furniture. He was like,
you want to be a carpenter? You want to be a carpenter?
He was, is this the next? I'm like, Daddy, let me learn this one at least. He said, I don't want to hear that his daughter is doing carpenter. I said, Daddy, let's not think like that. Yeah, go and learn fish farming. Go and learn how to.
Oh God, your daddy should open a farm.
If he has his way, he will open that farm.
Wow.
Sorry. He was like, go and open the farm. I'm like, I have a lot of land.
Okay.
Hell. Then that episode left. I did not do anything. Until I came again and said, Daddy, this interior, this is it.
Wow. So you've been doing it for 4 years now, right?
Officially or professionally 4 years. But
so how's it been? How's it been for like 4 years now?
That's been amazing. You see, the amazing is not straight.
Okay.
That's been good, really, and that's been good, really. Because if you look at it, when you try to say, okay, you know these things, you know how to do it, It's one thing for you to know it. It's one thing for you to actually like actualize them, like show the world that yes, this is it.
Yeah.
My I don't want to bring artisans yet, but
Yet.
it's not
Okay.
artisans.
Yes. Okay.
You know, artisans, yeah, another discipline.
Yeah.
And the clients, they say I've been blessed with amazing clients, but then we thank God, because I cannot just say much. I feel like everything is God really, because what do I know how to do? I went to school, fine. I went to learn how to do interior design. I went to about 4 different schools too, because I always want to learn.
Hold up. You went to an interior design school.
Yes.
What in? Okay, no. That's not. So you went to 4 different interior design schools.
It's more than 4 because I do some online. Yes.
So you do a lot of online courses. So from what I can see here, you are really interested in learning and learning and learning and learning. So
that's
how has this learning process? How has it helped you?
It has helped me really, because everybody have their own everybody have their specialty.
Yeah.
I'll say that. You learn from one place, they'll teach you the practical aspect, and then you go somewhere else, they teach you theory.
Yeah.
And then you go somewhere else, they just teach you what is trending.
Okay.
And then you go to somewhere else, they just teach you a bit of everything in a different angle. Everybody online too, they're going to give you like international standards, how it's supposed to be, how it's meant to be, something like that. So bringing everything together to create amazing spaces, it's always mind-blowing, and I'm still learning, because that's how it's supposed to be. Right?
Have you ever played game with somebody? Now I'm talking to the audience. You know, for guys, when you play PS, right? Now there's this guy that is always like, I know Sabi play. Then you will now hold the pad. And you will now beat you like 100-0.
I know Sabi.
Now there's I know Sabi. I think I saw a skit like that. And then there's this another set of people in exams. They come like, I haven't read though. I never read. That is the picture you are giving me now. That is where I'm seeing you now, because you are one of those people that will say, I don't know anything. I don't know anything. When you now give them the space, they will now fuck the whole thing up. So I beg. Don't give me that. Don't give me that. I don't sabi anything, please. Don't give me that. So, anyways, moving on. I really like the fact that you mentioned that you've been to a lot of interior design school and you're still willing to learn. Now, a lot of people feel like the learning process is not important. Now, that's one thing. My own videos and my own emphasis has really been about one of it, because I see a trend these days. Everybody just wants to go into interior, right? Everybody just wants to do interior. What do you have to say about that?
Everybody wants to learn interior. It's fine. It's okay. The sky is
wide enough. Same thing the other person said.
Exactly.
Okay.
But then you cannot say it's fine. Everybody have one thing or two that, okay, there's something that's telling them, I want to do this. Aside the money part, I want to do this. It's fine. Let's all do it. But there is something that you need to understand, that you have to know these things. You have to know the in-depth of all these things before you can say, yes, I want to do this. Some people just feel like, it's not cutting. I'll go to Yaba. Is it not tiles? They sell them for this place now. I think I 50 buy them. Don't be to join now. But you know that these things, you cannot just put them on the floor. Do you understand? You cannot just put curtains anyhow. You have to understand that there are principles to these things. And if you cannot learn it, I feel like you just sit and let the people that know how to do it for you.
Did you hear that? If you cannot learn it, just sit.
Please, I not say that.
That's what you said. Hello, madam. Don't change your words. That is what you said. Because I don't know how to say it. I don't know how to put it out there again. Do you understand? It's crazy. It's really crazy. To get this thing into people's heads, it's hard.
You see, one next thing, someone has opened Bisola interview. And I was chatting interview. Okay, we are in this together. Welcome. Welcome. When you see the curtain, like, okay, well done. Even though some some people have that.
It's natural.
Exactly.
It's
It comes to
natural.
them like,
Like,
I don't like things.
yes, they
like
just have
them
an eye for it.
Exactly.
But it doesn't change the fact that
You have to understand.
yes, you need to learn. Doesn't change the fact. The learning process, it's I don't know how to explain it. It's like someone who has. There are people who have the joy of taking care of people naturally.
Naturally,
Then why don't you just walk into the office and become a nurse? It's that simple. Come on, right? It's that simple.
You just reminded me of. I was not feeling fine, so I went to one hospital.
Yeah.
And the nurse was complaining. These people where they work from 9 to 5, they enjoy. You made a can't stay here overnight now. Madam, please. Why are you angry? No, trick me. If this is the anger.
It's your job. It's your job. Now that's why we are here. That's why we were where we were actually. Okay, so what's have you ever encountered like a difficult client before? Like you did a job, the client says she doesn't like it. Oh, just take this thing out. I'm done. Give my money back.
I've not though.
Oh wow, yeah, that good.
God has been good at times.
Okay.
Because aside the fact that a client can not like what they think it is, or what they think you guys actually agreed on, then they might say, okay, I want this workload, I want it to have this desire. That was what everybody concluded. But then they can also say, people I say, you know, confine. At that moment, it's not on you. It's just, no, really, it's not on you.
Yes.
Like, it's the fact that they are not seen. But meanwhile, you already understood the brief. Because I make sure that this is what you want.
So how do you make sure that this is what you want?
You have to bring. This is what I do first though. I bring image. If you cannot pay for 3D, then showing you what it is. I'll give you 3D. I'll give you an image representing
like
what
a mood board.
I don't necessarily have to give you a mood board. Different clients and different process. I can give you an image. Okay, this curio is what you want. Do you understand? This is how it looks like. The only thing that might be different is you might not use glass. We'll be using wood. Do you understand? So, and I'm showing you the wood too. I'm showing you what we are using. So you will not come and tell me, not with this wood. I say no.
Now, in a situation where the person says, you know, just do it. Let me see.
I used to like all those people. And then I don't like it at the same time.
Now they've given you an open check.
Exactly, and then you'll be like, you want to make this thing make sense. You have to make it so wow. In the process of that, it's like in the process of doing that, you tend to want to overdo and not want to overdo. And I just try to carry them along in the process. You understand? I saw this, do you like something like this? This is not really nice.
Yeah.
I think I like this. Do you understand? Then you know that this is fine. This is what you might like. Then tend towards that direction. But not like I have to carry them along because I'm not the one here.
Sorry, I touch. But everybody has lost money in this job. So from your record, I like to ask this question. Just for people who think, it's all rosy and nice. I have this, my friend. She's always calling me. She's going to be on this show very soon. I'm reserving her. I don't know why I'm reserving her. I'm reserving her for my audience that will stick with me. She's like my chakra because the kind of calls I receive from her. Oh my God! Don't let me mention her name here. I'll reserve her name.
When we see her, we'll know
she has called me in the middle of the night by 2 a.m. and she'll be like, bruh, what do I do? She'll be like, hey, I'm finished. Please help me. What do I do? Then I'll start saying, okay, you know what? There was even a time I had to collect the client's number and say, hey, Oga, please. Do you understand, madam? Help me. Do you understand that kind of thing? So I want to know how much have you lost on this job, on a job? Like, what's the highest amount you've lost? Like, just okay.
You can't really say that this is the highest amount I've lost. And then you look at it from an investment point of view. Like, Someone gave me a job to set up a 4-bedroom apartment. Everything was good. She already paid 3/4, like almost 85%. She already paid 85%, so it's only 15% now. And then we said we almost done, but then I still do not want to deliver the project, so that it's not going to be as if, oh yeah, I pay my 15.
Yeah.
You tell me maybe it's the 15 that is my own gain. Meanwhile, I still get people
Yeah.
pay.
Yes.
Do you understand? And then she was not like, you have to leave before I get it, before I get paid. I'm like, okay, no problem, I will deliver. Now this is we using another money to fund the job. Then we are done with the job. Then the woman started taking calls. In my head, I'm like,
She stopped picking calls.
I know the estate.
You know the estate.
I went there at first. She wasn't around because it was meant to be a service apartment.
Okay.
I'm like, and I know their house, but you cannot enter anyhow. You just call security. Said no problem. I kept on calling and calling. She picked. Listen. I'll pay you your money. I will pay you. Then she paid 5%. It was mainly 10%. So yeah, 10% now, madam. I get people where I want pay. Not be saying that my money. He said, blessing. Right now, I'm not around at the moment, but I'm gonna send someone to give you the money. I'm gonna 2 weeks. 1 month.
1 month. She's living there.
2 months. Madam, this is not the pay. Let's see the. And she now said, okay. She sent another 5%.
She scattered the money now.
I can't ask now. Wait till I use the remaining money.
You scattered the money actually. There's
no people that are supposed to actually pay.
You've paid them.
I already paid them.
Yeah.
Okay, give me my money now. So paid 2.5% again out of the 5%.
Wow.
Probably I say she with the price this. Then she finally paid the remaining one. She said, I have it. Even if you have a job, I will collect it. But we will still, the terms and conditions will be clear. You know, go come tell me my.
So now the thing is, a lot of people say once they get to before they finish up, you have to pay up.
Pay up, exactly.
I think that's the
best.
That's the best because these clients, oh my God. Sometimes it's crazy.
I wanted to cry. Because I'm like, we use in short, we use money to fund other things, and then everything is almost together. So I can use A's money now to quickly fund B, hoping that B will quickly pay me, so I can finish A's project.
Yeah.
Do you understand? That's how it's actually supposed to be, even though it's not supposed to be. But because you want to satisfy your clients and all that, then the woman came again and I was like, blessing, I have a 2-bedroom apartment in Lekki. I said, no problem. There's no problem. We will do it. Madam,
just pay up.
I know even they do 80, 90, anything.
Wow.
We will collect it. Sharp. Let's collect it and even on your project, so the one I did, you liked it, we will do again. That's so you
So
different jobs get to teach you different things.
Yes, so
different.
Yes, so different jobs. Wow. In fact, I think generally you just have to learn on the job.
Yes.
Aside the normal learning, you definitely learn on the job because
they don't go tell you.
Nah. They don't go tell you.
No, really.
Yeah, somebody tells you that one. You just when you get there, you know that okay, I don't fuck up. When you get there, you know that
I don't really fuck up.
Yeah.
But then it's still, at times there are some people say come and tell you, please, I'm gonna pay you 90% now and then 10% later. You know that yes, that's what you do usually. But then this other person don't fuck am up for your time. You be like, okay, no problem. Then quarter 2, you say everybody engage yourself. Gonna watch yourself.
I understand you perfectly, and I understand you. So there's most yes, it's part of it. Most professionals have trends, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So What do you think about the current trend in interior design? And okay, before we get to that, let me ask: what do you think the acceptance is about interior design generally now? Do you think people have really accepted the
idea of
idea of
hiring an
having,
interior
yes,
designer?
or do you think people have really accepted it that way?
I would say so far
Mm-hmm.
people have, because about 5 years ago,
Yeah.
6 years ago, 4 years ago, or maybe even 4 years ago, I think it was about that COVID
Yeah.
time. COVID time was what showed them that why would I be living here? Do you understand?
Yeah, because a lot of people spend time at home.
Exactly. Something like that.
I think that was it.
Before then, people do not really see it as a thing at all. It's even it's not been to go yaba. Not be cotton. I mean, I'll call one carpenter, me a job for me. But they don't still understand that it's not about calling the carpenter.
I think you made the right point. Generally, in our own space, I think COVID did a lot.
Yes, really did.
I think COVID brought people to understand that
your space
I can stay at home.
Your space should tell a lot about you. You understand? Come to your space and feel calm, feel.
They spent a lot of time. We spent a lot of time at home actually.
No, we did. Even though we did not really.
You're one of those working on that COVID.
We did not really, but then we did.
Okay. So how? I just want to ask this question: how you're a young girl? You're not old. Oh, sorry. You're a young lady. Or girl, anyone.
I'm not old.
Yes, I like to use the word girl, like just to drive home the point. How were you able to build? You have an office, right?
Yes.
You have a space where you do your thing. You have space for consultations.
Yes.
You're doing well for yourself. You have jobs. You're a big girl. Yeah, the actual definition of big girl. Not that was online description of big girls.
I
just want to ask, basically, how were you able to push through? Because recently, a lot of people have found it hard. I'm not lying to you. I see a lot of people asking, how did these people get to this point? Were they able to push through? How were they able to? Another thing with people is, I've heard this question a lot. I'm starting up. How do I get clients? Do you understand?
Yeah.
I think this is a very important question. And I need you to be audible while answering this. How were you able to go from 0 clients, 0 inquiries to a lot of clients, a lot of inquiries? How were you able to go from there to there? What's the transition?
I would say, first off, is God. Secondly,
okay.
Let me be giving it to him because it's consistency, yeah.
Okay.
Let me
tell you. Those are. I understand. Wait.
Calm down. You're not even the land.
Yes. I understand these answers you're about to give me now. Right? I need practical examples. That's what I want to hear now. Yes, okay, thank you. All right. All right.
Then I don't even know. I have amazing people around me, yeah.
Okay.
And after the first job I did, I started showing myself, okay, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this. I wanted to learn more, to be able to actually do more. Do you understand? Having one client, you tell the next client you can do it. You tell the next person, if you have somebody, and then I did do 1 or 2. From there, I started with furniture. I already said that, and then I started moving to curtains. I can do your curtain too. If not rug you want buy, I will just buy the one with 50 hours. Do you understand? Then from there, blessing, she does interior, something like that. She started moving.
So basically, you started by word of mouth.
Yes.
Word of mouth was how you got there.
Word of mouth.
You started with word of mouth. Then you moved to what again now?
Move to actually. It's not about saying it. You have to actually prove it. They have to see it. Then from there, you continue showing that
Your first client was
furniture. That's just a complete
who
sofa.
was that?
Me.
Your friend?
Yeah, he was my friend.
Your second
At the
client
time.
was
Second client was a friend of a friend.
okay.
Then the third one
Third
was
client was
a different person entirely that I do not even know. Apparently, someone came to the store to buy fabrics, and then my mom told him, you can, my daughter will be able to do it now. And then the person patronized. He fixed the chair, fixed his TV wall, and then I think the fourth person was also my friend, and he started sharing the good news. You understand? I was not even on Instagram and stuff at the time, because even till now I'm not really a social media person, but
so how do you market now? Because you're on social media, for Christ's
I
sake.
have to be on social media now. Now, yes.
All right. So I'm happy about what you've just said now,
Okay.
right? For people who are willing to learn. Now, there's something I've heard from you. Two things: you're willing to learn, and second thing, you are willing to learn more. Do you understand? Yeah. So
Yes.
that's one thing I've gotten from you right now, because you've just said that your first client was this, and it didn't stop you from going to
Yes.
the store. That's one thing I've just so you kept on going to the store, right? Even till now.
Anytime I visit Ibadan, I know you can't just sit down at home. You have to go to the store.
But you're based in Lagos right
Yes,
now.
right now.
Lovely. Just telling you that I can relate with your story, because you see your mom told them that okay, because your mom wouldn't even recommend you to someone if
exactly, yeah.
you didn't really show interest. So for me, this episode is basically about learning, right?
Yes.
The importance of learning. You get? I just feel like we should drive home that point really, because a lot of people these days, first things first, they don't even want to be under anybody.
Like really,
you don't want to be, you see, to be under somebody. No way, they don't want to be.
No. What's there?
You see,
not to
that thing you can do, I can do it. Jama. Let's. You get?
You go that girl.
Yeah. That's the problem. It's a huge problem. Oh, Shabi, Blessing has opened Instagram page. She put this thing, she put that one, put that one. I don't know why you're just laughing. You understand?
Instagram.
Do you get? You're forgetting that there's a life outside.
Yeah.
There's a life outside Instagram. There's a life outside all of that. So you just once they feel, let me not say they can do. Once they feel they can do that thing, you can do.
No, as long as they've seen the picture, it's not Pinterest. What's the picture request?
Yeah.
They see it on Pinterest. Okay, what's up?
Have you had people under you that maybe they left or something like that?
They left. When you say they left, what do you mean? Like learned and left or something?
No, not learned and left. You will see someone like maybe I want to intern. Next thing, person will come around and then. Yeah.
I have one guy like that. I want to learn. I said no problem now. We're gonna go together.
Okay.
No pass like that. First week, second week, third week, fourth week, fifth week. He will come back again.
Oh, he didn't come the fifth week. Okay.
It's not straight again. You cannot be. You have to be willing to do this thing.
Yeah.
You don't just say yes. Like say now, waiting the shine. You have to want it. Well, not everybody wants it. Everybody just wants that tag. What are you?
Interior designer. The tag, yeah.
I'm an interior designer.
It's crazy. There's more. There's seriously more to it. I know some bad guys. I don't know how to reach out to them really. I see them online and I'm like, man, these guys are good. Apart from bad, they do crazy jobs. But the glamour of interior design is what happens at the ending, and that is why a lot of people are diving into it, because they see the end product a lot.
Exactly. You're not even talking about the artisans. Having to do with them, eh?
So have you maintained the same all over the years, or?
Yeah, so far so good though. Like I've been, when I see you act a certain way, we always give people benefit of doubt. And then when you don't meet up again, please just leave. I don't want anybody polluting my circle. If you fine, we are expanding. We want to grow. We need more hands. Do you understand? But then there are still some people that they already understand you. When this is what you like. If you not do like this, my don't go collect them. Do you understand? People like that we've maintained over the years, but some we get to change.
So your oldest artisan working with you has worked for how long?
Like 5 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you've had somebody been working with you for 5 years?
Yeah. There are two. One is the electrician, and then one is the furniture guy. But then you always have other people.
Yeah. You fuck you.
Okay.
Okay.
It's as if when one is on, the other one is off. And when both of them are on, you be like, is this
Are you sure there's something? Are you sure it's everything good? Okay, so just a few questions before we wrap up this episode. First things first, you know, things are really expensive right now. And things are really, you know, expensive, basically. So have you been able to manage cost on clients and all of that?
How one thing, manager?
Mm-hmm.
How? You want to buy something and it's a certain price, and the client needs it. How are you supposed to get about it? Now you want to use your money journal. Everybody has to understand that this is the price, this is what's affecting it, and if you are willing to,
you know, most people, do you think it would affect the demand for interior design? They just feel like, okay, yeah, let's just cut that aside, you know.
I'll just say this too shall pass, because it's like a wave. Do you understand? Like what's happening now is it's a wave. Everybody will still adjust to it. You still adjust. You still buy house now. You still adjust to it. You still buy more houses. Do you understand? So you bought the house. You could afford the house. You definitely can afford an interior designer.
That's people who think
that's the kind of client you know.
Okay, there's one question I asked the first episode. I think I want to repeat it. So, island or mainland? Ooh.
I love the mainland really, but then
so island still, right? No, island clients, they are still the clients.
But then mainland too, they are balling. They are balling on the mainland. But,
are you sure? Are you
Don't
sure?
look at me like that.
Yo, guys, I want to appeal to the mainlanders. I'm looking for hello. No, I'm talking. Excuse me. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the mainlanders, please. I use God Beguna. I need an interior designer who will sit here and with her full chest she will beat that mainland. As if it's only island people that understand what's happening on the interior design level. Now, not just island. It feels like it's a trend in only Lagos, Abuja,
Enugu, at times. But then that Enugu now is still. But then.
So you know, out of 36 states.
I think it's the economy. I guess.
Economy.
Yes. Like,
so you're saying that people in Port Harcourt are not balling?
No, nah.
Is that what you're saying?
Balling.
That's what I heard.
No, that's what Please,
are you saying that people?
No, I'm not saying that.
Are you saying that people in Benin people, they know they ball? That's what you're saying.
I'm not saying that.
No, I'm trying to ask a question
Holy
here.
Ghost, I'm not saying.
Tell me, what's that? What are you saying?
I'm not saying that too.
What are you saying?
What I'm saying is, it's as if Lagos is where they bring it from, and then they take it to those places. Do you understand?
So are you saying now that the transporter is on the road? Oh God, that's now. I think it's on the road. Is that what you're saying? Because you said you bring from Lagos and they'll take you there.
To understand
what's happening?
I'm bringing it from. To understand that.
So basically, what I'm trying to find out is, I want to know why it's only in Lagos, Abuja, that it seems like there's some sort of nudge for interior design. Every other place is not really happening.
But it's happening though.
It's happening. Okay, what's the percentage of people? Do you understand? Are you saying people are not building houses? Are you saying there's no development in all those areas?
But look at the kind of development in Lagos.
Yes.
Would you compare the development in Lagos to Abeokuta?
Okay, are you now saying that even with the small development in Abeokuta, there is nothing that can go or happen there?
No, now. There are lots of interior designers in Abeokuta now.
Now, let me ask you one other question. Don't you think interior design has a role to play in economic development? Hold on, before you answer this question, think very well.
I'm not even in the rush.
You're not writing jam, so you don't fake your results. Okay, so for me, I think I should make a video on this. What do you think? Because I feel like interior design has a role to play in that. Now, why do you think I said that? Do you think
No, now you go see explain, give me.
Why? Because when you have a bar and it's just normal, random, basic, you find out that people are not really interested. But imagine having a very huge club in Abeokuta that is properly furnished. Do you understand? Done to standard. Now, automatically, it's going hand in hand with development and real estate and all of that. So, take for example, let me use the estate. You have an estate in Abeokuta that is properly designed, not just built and designed. Now you find out that a lot of people see that, okay, this place has been developed. Do you understand? Now, because of that estate, you see someone who wants to open up maybe a shopping mall close to that. Now, not just a shopping mall, a shopping mall that was built to detail and actually designed as in properly. So you see that's like a lot of development going on. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I feel like this thing shouldn't just be happening in Lagos and Abuja. I feel like it should happen all over the 36 states, if not 36, at least 50% of the state. Oh no, that's a very sarcastic look. Like, oh God, I don't send these people. I'm going to call out.
It's not about I don't send these people.
Okay, it's about what now?
Imagine what is happening here, and I don't go to. I think I served in Zamfara, but in Zamfara they also have a different lifestyle there. Do you understand? The development here is different from what is there.
Yes, I get.
Understand? Like it's far different. That area on its own, what they believe or what they think is beautiful, what they think. Okay, let me say Lagos here. Everybody believes Lagos is our London, our is our Dubai. It's bubbling, yes. And then the other aspect of the other part of the country, it's not easy. It only takes people that are nailed or people that understand the importance of these things to take them from here
to there,
and then to that place.
So they are not there.
Stop now.
They are not there.
No, that's not what I mean.
What do you mean?
They are also there now. People that they are there now. What I'm saying, like, they also have to understand the importance of what we have here.
So how do we make those people understand the importance?
I want to make them understand the importance.
That's a problem with interior design now, because I feel like we have untapped aspects of interior design in this country. I feel like the market is plenty.
No, we have a lot of. The sky is wide gone.
In this country, as much as there are a lot of interior designers, trust me, there are a lot of places interior designers can go in this country, because there are a lot of cities that are not even. Benin City is coming up. It's coming up. There are a lot of people there too that are doing a lot of things there.
Forget funding.
I understand funding, but I'm saying that the more these places develop, the more the demand for interior designers. Do you understand? So you have places like Benin, Port Harcourt,
but Benin is actually
Calabar. Yes, that's what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is that, in a nutshell, the market is a lot for interior designers. So if you want to be an interior designer, for me, I feel like this is the right time to start learning, right? Because time will come when
people that are still going to do so well in interior design, they are not yet born.
Oh wow!
Did you get?
Did you hear that?
People will always learn. People will always come. Like even people you don't even think that are watching you.
Yeah.
They are watching you and they want to be like you. You understand? Those people to know their market. The market is very wide. Everybody will sell what they brought. You understand? Everybody they have their customers. So even if you choose to stay in Kaduna, you choose to stay in wherever, they always find you.
Okay, so thank you very much for this episode. You've opened our eyes to a lot. I'm not joking, right? I think I got like 3 or 4 podcast questions. 3 or 4 things I really want to drive home from this episode. I think I got like 4 or 5 topics I want to really drive home right now from this discussion we had, and it's been eye-opening for me. But I just want to ask you one more question. What's the long term for you? Still interior design, or you're looking at something else?
So far, it's funny, I thought about this question last week. I'm like, okay, is this still going to be interior design? And I'll still say yes. Okay. Because I enjoy doing these things. I really like doing this because it really amazes me trying to turn this thing to.
It's exciting.
Like it's really, really exciting for me. So for now, I'm still here. Like I'm very much into
So how give me like 10 years, like next 20 like lifetime, I'm doing interior design.
We are still.
So that's like a lifetime thing for you.
For now, yes.
So thank you very much. You did not introduce your brand.
We started the podcast before the podcast.
Yes. Okay, so tell me your name and your brand and what you guys do. Now, if you have a niche too, I want to hear that.
Okay. My name is Blessing John.
Okay.
Creative Director, Susanoo Designs. We create beautiful spaces, and not just beautiful spaces, also functional ones that appeal to the client, so that suits the client's taste and budget at the same time. We sell fabrics for upholstery. Yes, we have a page, upholstery cover. That's a separate page on its own, but it's for fabrics, pillows. For other interior designers can also patronize, and but then that's pretty much it.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Susanoo Interiors, right?
Yes.
You mentioned something I'm in love with. She said, we don't just create beautiful spaces, create functional ones. That is the drive home for me.
Anyway.
So you can create a beautiful space that is not functional.
Yeah.
Please, clients and everyone watching this video, interior designers too, create functional spaces. Because truly, I see a lot of places that beautiful, yeah, but functionality zero.
I know.
Particularly commercial spaces. I see a lot of commercial spaces designed online. They just do it and they are very beautiful. But when I begin to think of the functionality, it is underperforming. And that is one of the functions of an interior designer. So please, let's end this episode. That's all I can say. Thank you very much
Thank you so much for having
being here with me. This is Thrashing Issues with Mr. Samyouel again, and this is episode 2. I really hope you enjoyed this one. This one was more educative.
Ignore
that. This was more educative. You need to watch. Honestly, this video, this particular episode, just stay tuned to my next couple of videos. I'm going to expand this episode in a lot because there are a lot of things here that seem like they're not here, but they're here. Thank you very much, Susanoo. God bless you.